Hello YouTube, and welcome back to the Micah's Lawn Maintenance YouTube channel. If this is your first time tuning in, I'm a high schooler. I own a lawn care company in Maryland, and this channel is all about helping teenagers grow their business and just tracking my story as I'm doing my thing. I'm recording this a couple days after Thanksgiving. This probably isn't going to come out for another week or so, depending on when I get to editing, but happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I hope you had a great holiday and some good food. What I want to do this video is just kind of recap my year in lawn care, some stuff that I bought, just how my year went compared to other years and what I want to do for future years. All right, well, first thing I want to talk about like some of my clients and my revenue for this year. So last year I had about 12 to 13 clients, I would say. And I made a little under 6K, which I was pretty dang happy with. I wasn't charging even close to enough, which I'm still not, but don't tell anybody, but I'm not paying insurance or anything like that. But getting legitimized and insurance and stuff was going to be for a later date. If I did decide to continue with this at a high school, then that's definitely something I'm going to look into doing. This year, I had about 10 clients, and I did a little under 5 figures, which I'm super pleased with. I upped my prices quite a bit. I started taking on some miscellaneous jobs like aerating, overseeding, a couple little mulch jobs here and there, some landscape work. It's definitely helped boost the bank a bit, and I'm quite pleased with where I am sitting at the end of this year. All right, so some new equipment and just what my equipment has been like this year. So at the very beginning of the year, I had some mower problems with the left wheel. The lug nuts were loose and it broke a bunch of stuff up in there. So that was $700 fix plus like the general maintenance on the mower at the dealer. And then I got another one of my mowers diagnosed. So that was about $1,000 right off the bat for the season. I hurt the bank a bit, but I was glad I did it. Throughout the year, I also bought a chute blocker. It's over here on this side of the mower. Probably can't see it from where you are. But yeah, I'll go over that and just what my experience with this chute blocker and this mower has been. In short, they've been amazing to me this year. This is my first full year with the mower, and it's awesome. Very few complaints about it. Hopefully I'm gonna have a review video on the mower and the setup in general, probably coming out in a couple weeks. All the lawns are stopping. I got probably 2 or 3 cuts and stuff left to do for this year, but I'm about done, so I have a lot more free time on my hands. Another thing I picked up was an Echo PB580T. It's sitting here over in the corner. I know you guys can't see it, but I mean that's brand new. It's not even a month old at this point. I got it from an amazing dealer up in Annapolis. They're called Green Industries LLC. If you want to look them up, they're on Facebook. I believe they're on Instagram, and they're definitely on YouTube. If you're in or around the Annapolis area, I would highly recommend them. They are worth a drive. They sell Wright, Skag, Toro, Echo, Red Max, and then they also sell used commercial mowers, which is a great choice for anybody trying to start their business. Going into winter, honestly, in my part of Maryland, there's really not any guarantee of snow. We're going into an El Nino year, so they're saying we might get about 2 feet, but the estimate for last year was 6-7 inches or so, and we did not get any more than like half an inch. Like we got 0 snow whatsoever last year. It was awful. But yeah, I'm planning to make some money over the winter with that if possible. I have a snowblower, and then I have another project snowblower that if I can get running, I would be very happy to use that one. And then also potentially this winter, I'm trying to get into flipping mowers, because I've just gotten in the habit of surfing Facebook Marketplace and just there's so many great deals on there that I want to take advantage of. The biggest issue with that is I'm buying a truck next spring, so my parents are very tight with my money. They don't want me to spend it if I don't have to, and I feel that. But I just feel like I could get there even faster and buy a nicer truck if I were to start flipping mowers over the winter, because I have nothing going on. I mean, there's no mowing. We barely get any snow. There's no sports that I'm doing over the winter, so I just have a bunch of free time, and I think that would be a great time to do it. I'm also going to be working probably on my Eagle Scout stuff over the winter, which is going to keep me busy as well. All right, so I talked about possibly getting a truck for next spring, and then also I just want to kind of share what my goals are for next year. So about the truck, yeah, I'm looking at almost definitely getting a Ford. It's either going to be like a 4-liter V6 Ranger, a pretty nice one at that, but their prices are so ridiculously inflated. They're not much cheaper than any other pickup truck that I've been looking at, and I don't know if it's worth it to get a smaller truck just to save a couple $1,000s. Realistically, what I'm looking at is probably gonna be an F-150 with a larger engine or a base model F-250. I'm leaning towards the F-250 range, just because, well, I listened to Brian's podcast. If you know Brian's Lawn Maintenance, he's on YouTube, he has a podcast. I listened to one of his podcasts the other day, and the kids on it were talking about new trucks, and they said something that I really resonated with, which was that you need to grow into your truck, what that means is that you start with the truck that is a bit big for what you need, but if you're planning on expanding your services, then that's the truck that you're going to need to do that. And so if you start with that truck, then you won't need to buy another one down the line. Like, let's say I did buy a Ranger, and I was using that for lawn care, and that's just fine for what I use it for. But what if I want to start getting into mulch jobs or something like that, where I need a lot of bed capacity or a lot of towing capacity? I'm not able to do that with a Ranger. I would need a big engine 150 or a 250. So if I buy 150 or 250 now, that saves me from having to lose a lot of money in selling that truck and buying a new one. So basically what I'm saying is I'm just trying to buy the best I can afford right now. And hopefully that's coming probably this spring. I don't think I'm going to be able to trailer just because I'm in a rather residential area, and it's not very easy to get trailers in here. There's nowhere I could really park, so I'm just gonna stick with my little radius here. If I can find a situation for that, that would be awesome. Another one of my goals for next year is to double my amount of clients. I want to expand greatly next year. I'm really looking to find an employee to work with me just a couple days a week or something, just double the productivity. And honestly, I've worked with an employee before, and I know for a fact that I make way more money at the end when I have an employee or two with me. And I've run the numbers. I'm about 30% more profitable with an employee, and that's even paying them like $20 an hour or something, which is honestly a lot when they don't have to pay taxes or anything for kids their age. But yeah, definitely looking at hiring an employee next season. And back to like the flipping mowers thing, I would love to just gain some knowledge working on those and potentially start selling my services as mower repair as well. That would be great to do. And then I would love to get a mid-range Lazer Z. I'm definitely not going to buy that new unless I win the lottery or something, but pick one up for, I don't know. I mean, I've seen decent Lazer Zs that I would want to buy. It's probably going to be in the $4,000 to $4,500 range if I want to do that. And I don't know if that's going to happen, but if I can really get the flipping thing starting, then I would love to be able to do that. You can look out for a video on my future goals. I'll probably do one at the end of winter going into next spring, just so I can have a feel for it. All right, this was a bit of a rambly one. I'm sorry, I don't make a whole lot of sense when I'm making these videos, but if you're watching, I really do appreciate it. Hate to be that guy, but I would, again, really appreciate it if you could like, subscribe, leave a comment, anything. I just still very new to this, so I apologize for any I don't know. I'm just not very good at this, so thank you for putting up with me if you watched all the way through. I really do appreciate you guys. And I would love to be up over 50 subs going into next year, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's the little milestones, right? Thank you guys for watching so much. Look out for that John Deere zero turn review video. I'm going to be doing a video on this hopefully in the next couple weeks. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace out.